Cooldown advantage. Have you ever played World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Okay, so World of Warcraft, dude, I used to love arenas. And arenas, all World of Warcraft arenas are, is just playing around cooldown advantage, right? Like, if I do my opener on you, and I force a defensive cooldown on you, and I haven't used an offensive cooldown, I'm winning the arena, right?
Right.
It's the exact same thing in League. If we're here at level 1, and here I'm actually going to open up the VOD here because, I mean, we can see when something like this happens. Skip forward a little bit. Okay. So you guys are just fighting for wave priority. This is all good. I'm completely fine with this. Completely fine with this still. Okay. He uses his cooldown. How many abilities do you have?
1.
You have 1.
0.
Well, you have 1 cooldown available to you. And he has 0.
0.
What can he do?
So he can't do anything.
He can. Beautiful. Well said. He cannot do anything. So you have 2 options. And I mean, do you have any idea what the 2 options are?
Well, one, I
We're
can
looking for
technically
pressure.
level up. So, okay, so either I can level up my E, and then charm him, and then do a bunch of damage to him, which would make him back off.
Yep. So you can
Or
trade,
right.
which
Or
results
I can
in
technically-
resources. So you can
or
either
I
trade and be up
technically
resources.
level my Q up and push the wave in.
Absolutely. To be up wave prior. Absolutely. These are kind of your 2 options. He used one of his abilities. You're up an ability. Now your brain immediately has to go. I have like 8 seconds. Or I mean, whatever the time. You'll start to get a general idea, right? Like Oriana, if she throws a Q, your brain needs to go, oh, I have like 3 seconds to do whatever the fuck I want. You have freedom to do either of these 2 things. What's the right option? In this scenario, either would be great. In other scenarios, it gets a little bit more tricky, but it's generally pretty simple to think about it, right? Like if an assassin does a big trade on you and they fuck up their cooldowns and they didn't kill you, kill them back and just kill them. And that's why a lot of control mages will actually run Ignite into assassins. Or they'll run TP into other people because like if a Zerath uses his cooldowns inefficiently, you're not going to go up and just kill him from 100 to 0 as somebody like Ari. You just push the wave and you roam and now you're ahead. Right. But the biggest thing is, it's a very, very fundamental idea. If somebody uses a cooldown, you have an advantage and you now need to capitalize on it. And these are generally the 2 ways you can look to do that. And this happened a lot in lane phase, where he can't do anything and you're standing like all the way back here. You're not even autoing the wave, like you're just taking time in between autos. Really, really not good. So now we're just behind resources. We're still even in the wave. We're a little bit
Out of
ahead.
curiosity, when he hit me, was that another? Was that his ability again?
No, I think it was an auto attack. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was his ability. And he still hits level 2 first. Look at this. You have an entire ability on him and he hit level 2 first. This should be very, very illegal. And the way we start to recognize these things is when we build these laning habits, there needs to be a trigger. And you need to say, oh, he just did something. He used an ability. Your brain needs to go, I have 8 seconds to do whatever the fuck I want. How do I capitalize on it? Do I want to trade? Do I want wave pressure? How do you know the right answer? You think about the win condition. Like, how do you want the lane to play out? Hold on. Let me turn my AC on really quick.
Cool.
Okay, so cooldown advantage, very, very fundamental idea, and this is true all the time. Fundamental game concept, true all the time, no matter where you're playing.